If you're someone who's struggling to track, here are 3 ways you can make it way easier for yourself. So the first one is obviously high protein store-bought meals. So you can get a lot of these from places like Iceland, Lidl, Aldi. There's like My Protein things in Iceland, like sections, and then obviously meal prep companies. This just makes it so much easier. You know, when you come back from home from work at night time, you haven't got to flip in, cook up a meal or do anything like that. You literally just put literally a box in a microwave for 5 minutes, and obviously you've got a meal there. You've got a high protein meal, 30 to 40 grams of protein per meal. And obviously there you've got a meal ready to go. So obviously it makes it way easier to hit them protein goals, as well as obviously making it so much quicker. And obviously you can save plenty of time at night time and during the week. The next one is obviously adding in single ingredient foods. So things like obviously eggs, chicken, sauces, packets, beef, anything that makes it so much easier to track than random foods. So like if you've got a random flipping burrito or something like that from like a shop or like a restaurant, it's like how much harder is that going to be to track? And obviously this is one of them things where the intuition comes in, and obviously tracking what foods you're coming in, looking at a food and going, yeah, realistically, that's probably 1,000 calories or 500 calories or 700 calories. Knowing that is obviously going to be a skill in itself, but this, for 90 to 95% of the time, is going to make it so much easier for yourself. You know, eggs, self-explanatory, 3, 4 eggs, and then you might put some butter in to cook it up or whatever else you're going to cook it in. Obviously chicken's the same thing. Like you're looking at chicken, you're going, okay, there's one barcode to scan, there's one flipping chicken on there. Like it's not that much hard to track, is it really? And obviously sauces, if you've got like a flipping carbonara sauce or like a tomato sauce, like you just know you scan the flipping barcode on the packet and it's done. Then back again to packets. Like it makes it so much easier when you've got a packet there to scan, so you know how much is in there. It's got the serving size in there and everything. It's basically ready to go. All you got to do is put it in the app. This is going to take you literally 2 minutes to do these things when you've got them. And also obviously same again with beef, like chicken, obviously you just scan the barcode and put it in. Random foods make it so much harder to track food. And obviously this is where the kind of experience things come in with tracking, because obviously random foods, you're not going to be eating like the same things every single day for the most part. Some people do, I do, but some people don't like to, they like a bit of variance. So obviously this is where the single food ingredients or mixing up it is going to come in. And the last one, as we go into the next one, is bulk prepping. So obviously, you know, you're bulk prepping your chickens, your beefs, turkeys, rices, pastas, anything that needs kind of bulk prepping and is going to save a lot of time for yourself. And also just, a lot of pots and pans during the week. The next one obviously is cooking in butter. If you cook in butter, you put in flipping 30 to 40 grams of butter, and you do that across 5 days, you just know like every single day you got to put in 7 to 8 grams of butter on your tracking, and that makes it so much easier rather than having to put it in every single day. You know, it's divided out by 4 or 5 days. If you know you got 40 grams worth of butter in there, you know, just divide it by how many days that is, or just put in the 40 grams over 4 days. And then the tracking's in there regardless. You know, you're still going to be eating the same foods because it's already there. It's already been in the pan, fried, cooked, etc. It's already in with the beef and chicken. You just know obviously already that as long as you don't have any extra butter on top of that, which you can obviously also put in, but you've got that butter there tracked already. Same again, obviously making up loads, boxing it up, weighing it up. So if you make a big box of chicken and beef, you can just chuck it in like a container what you're taking to work. You can weigh it out there. Boom, 200 grams of chicken, 200 grams of beef, done. 3 eggs, done. It's all ready to go then. And then obviously saves time during the day, saves a lot of time with cooking, pots and pans, you know, just saves so much time during the day just by doing this. And also obviously these 3 things as well. It's going to basically, tracking can come down to a lot of time. It's saving time because obviously it's not time intensive, but like when you're just there and you're on the fly and you've got to put something in quickly, it can be quite time inefficient. So obviously making sure that making it as easy as possible for yourself while getting in what we need as well is obviously the way to go. But yeah, that's a video on it, and obviously how to keep obviously tracking, making it as easy as possible for yourself. So yeah, thank you very much for watching and take care.